All right, yeah, I'm actually going to do more personal videos on this channel rather than popular news and whatnot. Even though I have a couple videos I would like to do, but this has to do with rejection. And let me just say up front that if you've been on my Have and Have Not channel, I'm assuming everyone that subscribed to this channel has. So I'm pretty much like early 2019 sucked. It literally just sucked in regards to I wouldn't even say relationships because obviously I wasn't in one, but what do people call it? Person of interest, POI. January got stomped on emotionally when the girl I was crushing on chose someone else, and then in March, someone else I was crushing on actually gave me one of the, I guess you could say, heavy, heavy hitting friend zone messages of my life. And it is August. I'm about to turn 28 on the 29th. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh wow, 2020 is gonna be cool. I'm gonna be 29 on the 29th. I didn't. Hey, there you go, a lighter side already. But basically, I don't know. Maybe it's like that time of the year because once again, I'm all done with school and everything. So college is behind me. I wish the student loans were as well. But and this isn't me trying to make social media to be the venom in my life, but we can all relate to seeing how other people are living and then kind of comparing yourself and then making yourself feel bad. But I just feel like I have these waves of emotion where things can be just going well, but then when I'm alone, which is most of the time to be honest, that's when doubt and everything comes into your mind. Like, man, your YouTube channel slowing down. I'm referring to the haves and have nots here. Man, you were on the momentum to get 100,000 subscribers by early October, but since the show's gone off the air and everything until next year, you're not going to hit it until 2020. And look at you, you're about to be 28 and you're still single and everything. You don't even have a crush. I mean, what, after that last girl let you down so hard, it's like you don't even feel like getting out anymore. Honestly, that was it. Like that last girl I had a crush on and that didn't work out. I was like, I'm done. Like she was literally my last person of interest, if you will. Like the only other person I felt like I clicked with, and then after that I was like, I'm done. Like that's it. But then when you see other people in your life, even the people who like rejected you in the past, get engaged, long-term relationships now, you just get those feelings of I wasn't good enough, I'm trash, I'm never going to find anyone. And this morning, and I ain't trying to get super emotional, but this morning I was scrolling online and I saw a couple of these great things like, hey, you know what? One door closes, but then open, walk into the next one because, there's no need of trying to open up a door that's been closed in your face. And I forgot exactly what it said. Then it's like, God's going to lead you to where you need to be and this and that. And then another one that just hit me because I was looking through some of my old folders because I actually keep like folders, not just the memes, but inspirational quotes because everybody needs an emotional pick me up from time to time. So I don't drink and I don't smoke, so I don't use those as stress relievers. So sometimes I just need like an emotional boost. Sometimes whether it's reading the Bible, writing in my journal, or some along those lines. I just like to have those little quotes. So I saw one about man, I forgot the exact, well, obviously it didn't say man in it, but it was like, imagine how much you can love the right person. No, what is it? It says along the lines of, it hurts when you love the wrong person so much and it turns out they're not the one for you. Imagine how it feel when you find somebody who actually does love you, or someone along, or somebody who loves you back the way you love them, or some along those lines. And that's all well and good. Don't get me wrong, because yes, everybody has bad days, and that's probably going to be another video I do because I just feel, don't you feel like sometimes you personally are not allowed to have a bad day? You're not allowed to and excuse the phrase, but it's almost like nobody wants to hear you bitch and complain, but you're always the person they want to come to when they need emotional support. But sometimes when you want to vent, you get cut down. That'll be its own video. But for this one, we're talking rejection, and it just sucks. It really does. And to be completely honest here, I was about to take out the trash, and I was going around the apartment getting everything together, and it was like 90 some degrees today, so the blinds were open in the living room, and as I just finished vacuuming, and I think I was, yeah, I just got some orders from Amazon because I sell stuff on eBay. Check out the link in the description if you haven't. But I got, sometimes I keep the cardboard boxes I get depending on the size because, oh, I could use this to ship off stuff. So I'm standing next to the door. Yeah, so I see someone pull up down the parking lot, and it's the girl who actually rejected me. Not the one who put me in the friend zone, but the one that told me is like, oh, yeah, so just to let you know, I'm not interested in being friends because we had so many problems in the past. And basically, the reason she comes around this area now in my apartment complex area is because her new boyfriend lives in the area because she used to come over here and see me. But, now it's almost like, yes, there's always the guys typically always want what we can't have, but it's almost like and remember, I'm minding my business and then I just happen to see her, and this was a long distance view, so it's like, why did I have to go to the window to stack boxes at this very moment? If it was like 30 seconds later, I wouldn't have seen her. But it's just one of those things where, and I don't know, maybe it's just, I know it's not just me, but maybe ladies can relate to this as well. I know guys can, but let's say you have an ex or someone who rejected you like 7 years ago, and you just happen to see them out of nowhere and you instantly feel sick to your stomach because you feel nervous and nausea. That was me. And I wish I could. Here's my problem with rejection. And this is probably why I just said after that last girl in March let me down, I was done. For me personally, whenever I get rejected by someone, whether it's like a job interview or romantically, if I want to take a friendship to the next level when I get rejected, it's not just that one person rejecting me. In my mind, it's like this girl who rejected me and everyone else who's ever rejected me before that. And that's why as an introvert, it really hurts when you get let down because someone's car alarm's going off. Oh, maybe that's that girl's car. I'm just playing. But it's just like one of those. I wish I could just let things go like that. I wish I could. I know some people who could just, man, that's okay. I'll just ask somebody else out. I wish I was like that. I wish I was like that. And yeah, it's just trust and believe. Like, let me just put a disclaimer out there. I'm not one of those crazy people that will go out and harm others because girls have rejected me. So I'm just going to go out. I remember a few years ago, I saw this like scary story. What was this guy who just went to like a gym and like, shot up the place because he felt rejected by so many women. So he literally went to an exercise class or something where it was like a yoga class or whatever and like killed all those women because he got rejected. Like, let me just put it as there is no excuse for that kind of behavior. Like, just because your life is crappy, that doesn't mean you can go out and harm other people. So just like the recent shootings and everything. So, all that aside, let me just say that, yeah, it sucks because for me, I take that kind of stuff personally. And I wish I didn't. It's kind of like a job interview. Let's say you don't get an internship or job. It's not just that employer saying no. I'm going to get hit with all the emotions from every other job or, whatever I apply for and didn't get. It sucks. So, yeah, I get it. It's like, man, dust yourself off. Find somebody else. Try again. Do that. And I know I'm still young and, it's easier to make excuses than to make progress. And then sometimes I just look at myself and it's like, look, you just sit here moaning and complaining. And then the worst part about rejection is the fact when you don't move on, but the other person does. Because I saw a friend of mine post this on her Facebook. I saw it on my newsfeed. It was like, let me see if I can pull it up on my iPod real quick because it was actually pretty good. And I know when I do these videos on this channel, I usually just have one picture and I don't feel like super, a super edit. So if I can find it, I really want to read it. I really want to read it because it was a good one. Crap. I don't think I could find it in time. But in any case, yeah, if you could just bear with me. I really want to find this photo. I know I'm just rambling, but I really want to read this out loud because it makes sense. Good Lord. I hope y'all still there. Oh crap, she posts a lot of stuff. Okay, I can't find it. But in any case, it says something along the lines of, when it comes to women, guys, oh yeah, I approached her like a gentleman. I didn't ask for anything, sexual. I just, I got let down. And then the bottom of the picture was like, yeah, it doesn't mean that she insulted you. she just wasn't interested. Women are allowed to not be interested in people too. Yeah, I get that, but it just sucks because the eHarmony thing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably about to delete my account, and it's just, I get it. I know you're like, Jeremy, sometimes you gotta pay for that stuff. I don't really feel like it. And if you want to know why, I did an entire video about eHarmony, but it's just like you just feel like I'm going to be honest here. People know me as the guy that just posts memes and funny stories and whatnot. I feel like I'm just going to take like a social media fast. Obviously, I can't take a full fast because I make a living from YouTube, and then I use my Facebook group pages, Twitter, Instagram to promote my stuff. So I'll still do that. But in regards to my personal Facebook, let me just say my non-work related social media, I probably won't be posting for a while. I know, and this isn't like an intention thing. Well, Jeremy, you're just going to do this to get people to notice you. Not really. It's just sometimes you just need to step away from that kind of stuff, and not really scrolling through and then feeling down and all. And I really wish I didn't see that girl through my blinds today when I was getting the trash together, because that just threw me off for a loop. And it's just one of these things where the worst thing is, especially when you're still hung up on someone somewhat, and I'm not saying, sometimes you're not like fully feeling for them, but you just seeing them brings up old feelings and all. It makes you reminisce about feeling not good enough, and then the rejection, and then the fact that they're with someone else and this and that, and you just feel like trash because, man, if I'm somewhat of a good person, and if I really do deserve better, and if God has someone for me, then why am I still alone? That kind of crap, that stuff will just eat at your confidence. And yeah, I'm going through that right now. And and it's like, I just step back and look at my blessings and everything, and where I am at life right now, which is pretty good. But at the same time, it's easier to focus on the one thing you don't have compared to the many blessings God has put into your life. And that's the thing about it, because knowing something to be true and believing something to be true are completely different things. It's easy to know. Sometimes, tell me I'm wrong with this. Sometimes, don't you already know the solution to get out of your funk, whether it's financial, emotional, your connection with friend, family, significant other, maybe it's your weight. You know what you need to do in order to not be depressed, but sometimes you just want to be broken. Sometimes you just want to be left alone. Sometimes you just want to be, alone. But then at the end of the day, you really blame yourself, because look, if you know the key in order to drive out of this place of darkness, then it's really on you. And so yeah, it sucks, but you really can't be mad at the other person if they're off with somebody else and whatnot, but you're still alone. I know it's like, maybe it's not your time. Shut up. I know. Gosh, I don't know. I think it's another thing because my birthday's coming up, and it's just like one of those things where, yeah, I'm not excited. It's just another day to me. But yeah, doesn't matter if you're alone, right? Just another day. You're just going to be older, and yeah. So yeah, rejection sucks, and I'm probably going to write a blog too. I haven't written a blog post on WordPress in a long time, and it's ironic because before I started YouTube, I was blogging. Like literally, that was all I was doing. Episode reviews, theories about the haves and the have-nots. And ironically enough, it wasn't until after my YouTube channel started popping that my WordPress got monetized. But you have to get a ton of views to get $100. And you can't get your money until you make at least $100. So it's like on YouTube, there are days where I'm making like $100+ a day. So it's like I can do one video and then make a lot of money compared to a bunch of blogs. So blogging, I might blog about this later. I don't know. Might write some poems. I haven't done that in a while, but rejection sucks. Especially because I get it. Some things are better left unsaid. And sometimes it's better to move on because you don't always get closure. And like the girl who just told me, it's like, look, no, nothing against you, but we've just had so many problems in the past being friends and not interested in seeing if it works this time. While that was cold, I do appreciate the forefront and honesty of it, because I actually replied, okay then, and that was it. Honestly, I shouldn't have replied at all, but I just said okay then, and that was it. But it's one of those things where she's absolutely right, but it just sucks because I have to like deal with the chances of like, oh, just seeing her car parked out there, and it's like, ugh. And I know I ought to move past that, but it sucks, man. It sucks. it's just one of those things where I don't know what's going to happen 2020. I don't know where I will be in 2020 this time next year. Will I still be in Lynchburg? I'm going to be honest here. I wish I could just leave or move to a different location because I'm just sick of being in this place. I wish I could just start over. And honestly, I could technically because I could do my YouTube channel work wherever I want to. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I pray I can make it out of this funk. I know we all have days like this, but like I said, I want to do another video about, are you allowed to not have bad days? So yeah, let me know about Rejection if you have any stories you want to share. And like, guys, I get it. The uplifting stuff is, I know it all happens a good time, but sometimes you just feel like shit because nothing's happening in your life. You try to put yourself out there and then it doesn't work. And then you retreat into your shell because, if you put yourself out there again, yeah, it's probably not going to work again. But then there's what if it does work? Well, yeah, then you might mess it up because you're paranoid because nothing else has worked. So yeah, you get suspicious because wait a minute, I've been rejected like 20 plus times. I'm just making up a number here. It's like I've been rejected like so many times. Why is this one the one that's working? So what's wrong? So yeah, it sucks. It sucks. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, bell notification icon if you want to get updates on when I post new stuff. And I will talk to you soon. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.